Hi everyone, hope you're doing well and keeping safe. I'm Albi and welcome back to Albi Eats World, the channel where I will show you my favorite dishes and places from around the world. This week, we're back in Seoul to visit the exciting neighborhood of Myeongdong, the shopping capital of Seoul. But more importantly, this place is jam-packed with delicious food, and today I will show you two of my favorite Korean chicken dishes. So what are we waiting for? Let's go, this is Myeongdong. Welcome to one of the busiest areas in Seoul. Myeongdong is always packed with both locals and tourists, all ready to find the next fashion bargain. Here you won't find quiet corners because people are everywhere. Also, here is a shot of Brown, the mascot of Messaging App Line, which is popular across Asia but second to KakaoTalk in South Korea. I'm sure by now you will be thinking, Albi, why are we in such a busy and touristy area? How are we gonna find good food here? Don't worry though, Seoul got you covered. So, for our first meal of the day, we will have a Korean treasure, Jjimdak, our first chicken dish. Serious talk 1 second, this dish really does not get enough attention. It is quite rare and not often listed as a must-try Korean dish. However, I beg to disagree. This delicious braised chicken dish is a mix of savory, salty and sweet with a very subtle spicy kick, which all combine to produce an incredibly complex and comforting flavor. Its main ingredients are chicken, potatoes, glass noodles, green onions and dried chilies, while the base is made with soy sauce, dark brown sugar, rice wine, honey, oyster sauce and a mix of spices. Look at this glistening piece of chicken. How delicious! I really can't begin to explain in words how amazing this taste is. You have the chewy glass noodles, the starchy and tender potato, and the fall of the bone chicken combining in your mouth. What really makes this dish though is the base. Its flavor is so interesting. I have never eaten anything like it. Jjimdak is just amazing. Had you ever heard of it? Let me know. But now, back to the streets of Myeongdong. As some of you may know, Korean fashion and culture have taken over Asia in the past 10 years, propelled by the ever more popular K-pop, Korean dramas and movies, in a phenomenon called Hallyu, or Korean Wave. While shopping around Myeongdong, you will still find the big international brands that we all know, but you will also find places like this, a small shopping mall which hosts relatively unknown Korean designers and brands. I always find shopping in Seoul very interesting. Koreans care a lot about their appearance, and fashion is one of the ways they express themselves. Therefore, there are always so many new trends and styles developing here. Every time I go back, I'm always impressed by Korean fashion. In recent years, Korean culture has started to be recognized also on a global scale. Bands like BTS and movies like Parasite are winning award after award. Another example is Korean skincare, which is now considered best in the world, and it has become another huge export for the country. It won't be too long before we see Korean brands in every major shopping street in the world. Do you like Korean fashion? Let me know in the comments below. Shopping around Myeongdong is a lot of fun, but you know what is even better? Dinner. So we entered this restaurant to have another of my favorite chicken dishes. We poured ourselves a cold one because we needed to get ready for one and only dak Galbi, one of Korea's most popular dishes. Spicy, delicious chicken goodness. But let's see how it all comes together. Dak Galbi, like Korean barbecue, is cooked in the middle of the table. Its main ingredient is chicken marinated in gochujang, an incredibly spicy red chili paste that is at the center of many Korean dishes. One of the fundamental ingredients for this paste is also glutinous rice powder. The combination of red chilies and rice powder give the dish a spicy yet somewhat sweet kick that make it incredibly addicting. So, after cooking and mixing for around 10 minutes, the dish really started coming together. The paste began caramelizing when in contact with the hot pan, developing this very intense dark sweetness that fits so well with its spiciness. But be advised, this dish is darn spicy. Look at those huge chili flakes coating everything in the pan. So if you don't like heat too much, be careful with that galbi. And just a couple minutes later, it was ready. But now, let me give you a rundown of all the ingredients real quick. First, we got the incredibly juicy and sweet chicken. It just melts in your mouth. Second, soft sweet potatoes that just crumble on first bite. Third, Korean rice cakes, also known as tok. So freaking chewy. And finally, we got veggies. Cabbage mostly. They're okay, I guess. Also included were a couple of side dishes. That galbi is absolutely delicious. Have you ever tried it? So this was our dinner. I stood up and was getting ready to pay, but all of a sudden, what is he doing? Okay, he's cleaning the pan, he's taking our leftovers and bokkeumbap, fried rice, a Korean special dessert of sorts, as it is always ordered at the end to take advantage of whatever has been left on the pan. Whatever you have grilled, just take the leftovers, warm and mix them up with some rice and seaweed, and you got another delicious meal ready. Our waiter was basically doing magic in front of us. He took just plain sticky rice, and after mixing it for like 20 seconds, we got this delicious, fatty, sweet, spicy, filling rice dish. Just look at how rich it looks. Bokkeumbap is a quintessential Korean experience, but it is super filling and I always struggle to finish it. And just like that, we were done with dinner. We paid our bill and slowly started making our way home. Myeongdong is a vast and exciting place in which to get lost. It is also famous for street food. This spot made Nutella and banana crepes, one of my favorite desserts ever. I was in a food coma though after the bokkeumbap, so I had to skip it for this time. People were still out and about even late into the evening, soaking in the excitement of Myeongdong. If you are ever in Seoul, make sure you check out this area and do not miss on all the shops and restaurants it has to offer. Thank you for watching the episode. Myeongdong is a very commercial area, but it is a lot of fun to explore and find hidden gems both in terms of shops and restaurants. Indeed, those chicken dishes were out of this world. Jjimdak and dak galbi are two amazing Korean dishes that are definitely not talked about enough. Which one did you prefer? The sweet and savory Jjimdak or the fiery dak galbi? If you liked the episode, please consider subscribing. We will be back next week with more adventures from Seoul. And as always, ciao for now! Bye!